Good morning. Happy Saturday. Today is Saturday, April 20th, and I am your morning witch. 420, also known to when I was growing up as Earth Day, so definitely gonna spend a little time enjoying the Earth today. But also, it's 420. I covered the history of 420 last year, I think, and I think that video got unbanned. I'm not sure. Anyway, it was code. It was code for meeting out in the woods. Sort of, I think. Pretty sure. And it was code because of judgmental ass people. And you can find fault with me saying that all you fucking want, but the bottom line is marijuana was only made illegal because William Randolph Hearst wanted no competition in the paper industry, and hemp was the main competition for trees because it is much more sustainable and renewable than fucking forests of trees. But you know what William Randolph Hearst owned? A lot of trees and a lot of media. And through his yellow journalism campaign, he got marijuana made illegal as a narcotic, I'm pretty sure, or a class C or schedule 3, some bullshit where it's like, oh, it's so bad, but it literally grows out of the earth. Like, if you're Christian, God made that plant. It is natural medicine. It is natural mental health aid. We as human beings, along with a lot of other mammals, and I don't know about like anything outside of mammals, but I know other mammals also have cannabinoids. You know what cannabinoids are for? Cannabinoids are specifically receptors for cannabis. Like, we have been ingesting this plant for magical, medicinal, and spiritual uses since mankind first found this plant that grew naturally. So, like, when you're hating on marijuana, just remember, like, you're hating on natural medicine. It is one of the best pain relievers I have ever used for my chronic body pain. My entire body will wind up hurting at a point in the day if I don't take any medication. Like, when I say my entire body, I mean every muscle and where it comes together with a bone. It will hurt if I don't take some sort of medication. Young me may have mistreated some of my organs, and my family may have a history of certain kinds of ailments, so I'm very conscientious about the pain relief I use. And when people find fault with someone who wants to use an all-natural pain relief because they don't want pharmaceuticals to damage their body, because that's what pharmaceuticals do. They're based on plant medicine, so you could cut out the middleman and all those chemicals and just use natural medicine. Or you can hate on those of us who do and make it harder for us to medically treat ourselves with nature, because there is literally a plant for every single ailment that mankind experiences. So my message for this 420, for this Earth Day, for this day of green, is to, like, stop judging people. You know what? You do you, boo, and let them do them, because judgment causes problems. You want a little story? Okay, little story. I took a puppy to a vet because this puppy obviously had a UTI. A worker at the vet's office decided to peg me as a pothead. Maybe they smelled something on me. Who knows? Who knows? They asked, is it possible they came in contact with marijuana? I said, it's possible, but they obviously has a UTI. Like, I know what a UTI is. Like, this dog obviously has a UTI. She's going and crouching to pee like every 2 seconds. Like, and nothing comes out, or 2 dribbles come out. Like, this dog has a UTI. I fucking know UTI. Well, this individual is like, oh, well, not listening to me because she has already pegged me as a pothead and has assumed that I'm irresponsible and let this dog get into marijuana, my medicine, and has decided that I have endangered this animal, and goes, it's probably marijuana toxicity. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what you can do to treat that, but also you need to check for UTI because the behaviors spell out UTI. 2 hours later, this vet's calling me, telling me the dog's ready to pick up. They haven't seen her pee at all. Okay, did you test her for UTI? No. Why not? Well, it says here about marijuana toxicity. Okay, but I said you need to test for UTI anyway. Because I know, I'm not dumb. I know behaviors. I'm not stupid. And unfortunately, I've had enough experience with UTIs, human or non-human. I know what that behavior looks like. 45 minutes later, they call me back and they're like, oh, we finally got some pee out of her, and there's like way too many red blood cells and white blood cells. There's obviously like a UTI. Duh. But because this lady wants to peg me as a pothead, she was going to send a tiny, I'm talking tiny, like these dogs are like this fucking big, tiny puppy home for a week with a UTI. Can you imagine what would have happened to her kidneys? Can you? So anyway, don't be judgmental, asshole. Okay? Like I imagine if you're watching me, you're probably not. But maybe there's somebody in your life who needs to see that message, because an animal that small with a UTI for a week left untreated, those kidneys were going to go into kidney failure because somebody thinks I'm a pothead. Fuck that. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. Medicine's not about money. It's about health and care and treatment, not judgment. Happy Saturday.